Hello, welcome back to the Villa View. Aston Villa 3, Reading 0. Let's hear what the fans have to say. We're happy we've come to Villa Park and we've seen 3 goals, 3 points. How did you see the game?
Training session, because that's all it was. They ordered in their own orange bibs before they kicked off the game, but that was it. Disappointing thing is we've got fullbacks that can't cross. Al Hamadi had one of his worst nights of crossing, and I don't think Taylor crossed literally once. But I'll take 3 points and I'll take 3-0 because it didn't look like that at the beginning of the start of the game anyway.
Were you worried when they went down to 10? Because they're the kind of team we struggled to break down. Obviously the early second half goal was a big boost and set us on our way, but were you worried when they went down to 10?
Yeah, I mean, I must admit that when they got that man sent off, that did cross my mind that actually having that guy off might make it actually harder for us, because I think that happened to us earlier on in this season. I think, and you think, oh no, they're just going to put everybody behind the ball now and we're going to find it even harder. But the last 10 minutes of the second half, I think we created a couple of good opportunities. We just didn't get on the end of them, and then we got off to that great start in the second half, and then there was only ever going to be one result after that.
That red card in the first half, it's plain stupidity, but after that it was plain sailing, really, wasn't it? It was more of a case of like when, not if. Yeah. So as soon as that first goal went in, it was more or less plain sailing, wasn't it? You know. So very pleased tonight.
I think in the first half we sort of ran out of ideas. We were doing the same thing, but nothing was happening. I was a little bit confused by, there's some really experienced players on the pitch, and no one was really saying, look, guys, this is not working. We need to change what we were doing. I was pleased with Scott Hogan when he got the goal. You could see how much it meant to him. He looked really enthusiastic and really jumped and shouted when he scored. But yeah, as soon as we got that first goal, it all changed, didn't it? And everyone was confident.
Once they had the man sent off, we just controlled it, and once that first one in, it was like, how many do we want? So played really well. Well happy with that. So
it was a good result. We played really well, played them off the park, but it's just really frustrating because all I kept asking myself was, where was that against Hull? Where was that against Bolton? And I know I seem really negative, but that's been Villa's problem like for the past 4 or 5 years. We're just on and off non-stop. Like, you can't be comfortable. Just the inconsistency is so frustrating. Like ever since we beat Wolves, everyone thought, that's it, we're going to finish in the top 2, we can do this. But no, like the fact we've only just won 1 game since then, I don't know, it says it all really.
You're obviously disappointed with the recent results, but it was important that we got back to winning ways as quickly as possible, and obviously them having 10 men helped. Were you ever worried that we wouldn't be able to break them down?
No, I thought I was confident. I thought we were all over them, to be fair, in the first half, but when they were down to 10 men, it was a mixture of emotions, because I thought back to Middlesbrough when we just couldn't break them down there either. But I don't know, we just kept them under pressure, and I thought we played positive football for once, and that was really encouraging. And they just weren't coping with the pressure, so I thought we were all right.
I thought we'd break them down eventually, but it was just nice to see be honest and take a shot, because they kept working it with a gap, and you're like, have a shot, and they wasn't, and then he's just picked his spot. And after that, I think it just calmed them all down, and they worked really well. So, and Bruce's substitutions were quite good for once as well. So, took the right men off to rest them for the next game, and brought players on that needed a bit of fitness. So.
Because we were starting to build up in the first half. We had a few good chances. Hogan had a few good chances, and I thought it was going to be one of them games again. But thankfully, we got that goal, and after that goal, they were only playing at 50%, weren't they? So it was. Yeah, it was fairly easy tonight, so we've got to go to Norwich now and put the same performance on.
Very pleased. I don't think we were ever expecting that 3-0.
Looking to Norwich now, do you think we're going to go there and get 3 points on Saturday?
Definitely.
What do you think could be Arneson's goal?
I don't even know what to say. Ben Jansen's goal was absolutely amazing. First touch, banging, top corner. Thank you, mate.
Just want to quickly ask you about Conor Hourihane. He's the first midfielder to score 10 goals or get into double figures since David Platt, which was a long time ago. How pleased are you for him?
Yeah, he's obviously great, isn't it? It always helps when you got that midfield, that kind of late running to the box, which is how he scored his goal. tonight he's also obviously got a wand of a left foot, which helps. He scores some screamers as well. But yeah, I mean, I'm over the moon for him. He was probably harshly left out of the team at the weekend, so for him to come back in and get himself on the score sheet, hopefully that's going to help his confidence, and he'll kick on, and hopefully now he'll score another 2 or 3 maybe before the end of the season.
Yeah, I think he gets overlooked because obviously we've got Adoma and Jack Grealish is playing really well, but he's had a fantastic season this season, and fair play to him for getting 10 goals now. That's quite an achievement for a centre midfielder.
Probably one of, if not perhaps the best signing Steve Bruce's made, apart from Terry, probably. On his day, he can be the most influential player on the pitch in terms of his tracking back, his going forward, providing a support in the attack. And he's deadly on free kicks, and his passing is unbelievable, and I think he is a great character to have on the pitch, and I think he deserves it, definitely. He's been working hard all season, and I don't think we'd be where we are without him.
He's got an all-round game, hasn't he? He can do a little bit of everything. I can't really pick out one particular thing that he does amazing, but he can do everything, and he gels everyone together. And he's getting goals, isn't he? And how many midfielders in this league go and get 10 goals a season from central midfield? Not many at all. So hopefully he can grow and will get promoted, and he can do it the business in the Premier League, because then, I think a lot of people would see the real him and start to rate him more like the Aston Villa fans do.
He just does the simple stuff, doesn't he? Lets Jack do what Jack wants to do, and then you've got somebody behind him sweeping up. And so he's a bit all over the place, but you need somebody like that in midfield and get them forward to score goals as well. So just hope the crossing was a bit better than it was tonight. He might have had a few more. So.
On to Saturday now, are you confident that we can build a bit of momentum again, and if it is the playoffs, enter that with a bit of form?
Yeah, let's go scare a little teams. Let's go back on a little form. Yes, we go hot and cold, but let's go hot again. Let's go scare Fulham and Cardiff. Let's just say we're here. Okay, we're not going to go second, but we're going to put a little dent in your little charge for second. We can make a choice of which team's going to go up, but we'll see what happens.
I think top 2 is out of the question. I'm afraid so, but I think now priority should be just get as many points as we can, because we are teams behind us are catching up. We could slip out the top 6 if we don't concentrate now. So I think we really need to just focus on, like I said, getting on many points as we can, just building the foundations for the playoffs, because that's Steve Bruce's specialty. Yeah. And I think we can sneak a couple 1-0 wins against Cardiff, maybe Leeds. I don't know, just have to see what happens. Just get as many points as we can, and however we can.
I don't want to speak too soon, because they had 10 men today for 60 minutes, but I'd like to say so. Well, nothing to say we can't. You know what I mean? We've got the talent there. It's just when we want to turn up. So yeah, I think we can. I think we can put it together for the last couple of games of the season, but we'll have to see. We got to get a bit of momentum for the playoffs. So yeah, we'll give it a good go.
Go to Norwich positive and get 3 points, and then you never know. So it's all about 3 points Saturday. If we can get 3 points, and then the big one against Cardiff, and we'll see how we get on. So
I hope we do, because we've got some tough games after that. It's a long trip away, isn't it, over to Norwich? It's a long journey. These guys are sort of in mid-table, so not really too much for them to play for. So we should be going at them. And I think if we do go at them early, then that'll make the difference.
And just to finally, you bailed Dan Rolinson out with the light tonight. I just want to thank you for bailing us out, because we would have had no light without you. So shame on Dan Rolinson, well done to you. So really, really good result. I was a bit worried at times that we weren't going to be able to break Reading down, but that early goal evidently helped, and in the end it was quite a comfortable evening for Villa. If you have enjoyed this video, then make sure you're giving it a like. Also comment below with your thoughts on the game and the Villa in general at the moment. If you're not already subscribed to the channel with your post notifications on, then if you could do that, that would be absolutely brilliant. It really helps the channel grow, and we really appreciate all the support we have. There'll be a podcast coming in the next few days, so keep your eyes peeled to all our social channels, and we'll let you know when that's going to be out. Again, thanks ever so much for all your support. Thank God Villa are back to winning ways. Of the Villa. If you enjoyed that video, why not watch another? Click the video choices on screen now to go and watch them in full. Be sure to subscribe to the channel by clicking our logo there on the left. Easy peasy.